ABC 7 learned just today 2 men were arrested along I-70, accused of traveling from Baltimore to Front Royal to sell heroin. All week, we've been showing you the problems along the Heroin Highway, a stretch of Interstate 70 and 81, beginning in Baltimore and running through Maryland and beyond. Police say the heroin epidemic is particularly pronounced in this area. Fighting back against crime investigator Jennifer Donnellan travels on the highway tonight to Martinsburg, West Virginia, a community fighting for survival.
Found a body over there. Found a body by the train tracks. That's all they're doing now is just finding bodies.
Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Hi, ma'am.
The devil's drug, if you ask me.
There's too much heroin in Martinsburg. My son has OD'd 3 times. 3 times, and they brought him back.
Our resources and information, a lot of it is coming from the Baltimore area.
How bad is it? Fact of the matter is they call this place Little Baltimore now.
We have groups that pull their money together, and one takes a turn and goes and picks it up.
In 2014, the federal government designated Berkeley County as a high-intensity drug trafficking area.
Bad to be recognized, but it's good that we're getting the resources.
The morning we traveled to Martinsburg,
You frustrated?
I am frustrated.
Governor Earl Ray Tomblin had convened a summit on substance abuse.
We've cracked down on pill mills, on the illegal use of prescription drugs, but what that has gone to now is the street drugs, the heroin.
Do you know anybody that's been hurt, overdosed, died?
Well, my brother's in jail right now for letting a boy overdose.
As one hospital official explained, they'll see the overdoses, doctors will resuscitate them, bringing them back to life, but sadly, many will then just sign themselves out and walk away.
You see probably something related to heroin every day.
Narcan is the nasal spray used to reverse a heroin overdose. In 2015, the governor reports statewide, first responders administered more than 3,000 doses of Narcan.
I almost feel worse for the loved ones because they feel powerless.
When we met with Kathy Stevens-Butts, she was just days away from the 1-year anniversary of her 23-year-old daughter Tiffany's fatal heroin overdose.
I think the reason I'm being so vocal about it is because I don't want anybody to be in the position that I was in.
She's still haunted by the lack of treatment options for her daughter.
There was nothing. There was no help. And if you do find somebody that has some kind of program, there's a waiting list that's so long they're dropping dead before they get there.
Berkeley County's plan to build an inpatient recovery center in Martinsburg met with such controversy, it went to court. As night fell on the day we arrived, a downtown church opened its doors to residents to educate.
It's not a police problem, it's a societal problem. How do you fight it if you don't know what you're fighting?
In a sun-up to sundown battle to save lives. Now, there are more than 147 treatment and recovery centers in the entire state of West Virginia. Governor Tomblin gathered all of this information and set up a toll-free number. We have it for you on our website. Now, tomorrow, we are bringing the help to you with a substance abuse phone bank from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Treatment counselors will be here. DEA agents will take tips about crime. It's important to know all calls are private. Tomorrow, on the Heroin Highway, we're taking you to Hagerstown at 4 p.m. And we have a former heroin addict story you cannot miss at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
You mean to tell us that you literally just walked down the street and just randomly walked up and talked to whoever it was that came your way, and every single person there had some kind of connection?
Every single person stopped. And if we had more time, I could have run all the interviews because there were more people that talked. But I kid you not, every single person we talked to had a story about heroin, whether it was touching their family or touched someone they knew. There was a young girl who just lost a friend 2 weeks prior. I mean, it's rampant.
Wow, and the fact that there was no help for that young lady is just
She was on a waiting list. They turned her down, and a month later, her mother says she died.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Nice work, Jen.
Thanks,
Looking
Jen.
forward to tomorrow.